We know in the communities movement that we live better together. And I think it's also true that we learn better together, which is why I'm really excited to be partnering with the Foundation for Intentional Community to create a cohort program for learning the kinds of community skills that we need to build the kinds of communities that we are planning to live in, that we hope to live in, that we dream of. And what I think is true is that the skills around communication, around working through conflict well, the very ones that are the hardest for us to really take in and have with us, are the very ones that are hardest to learn as individuals. So if we can come together as a group and learn them in safer spaces, I think we have a lot more success. So what we're building is an 8-month program. We'll have a group of 10 to 20 people that gather together most every week for that 8 months. Start in October, finish in May. And in that time, we'll do some classes that cover the basics. So we'll start with communication as a general topic. We'll move into facilitation. We'll do some conflict work about how to work through conflict effectively and use conflict to build our communities stronger. In between all that, we'll do some governance work and a few other topics that we know are relevant to what you all are doing with your communities. And then every other week, we'll also have a meeting that's just for practice, for connection, for application. So we'll have time every other week to do whatever it is that the group is needing to support their learning most. And some of that will be practicing in the safe space of working with people that we already know. So having built those relationships over the 8 months and from month to month and class to class, having those connections gives us the safety to do the more vulnerable work that it takes to really onboard these skills. And the idea is that having learned those in a safe space of our small cohort community, that we can then take those skills back out into the communities that we live in or that we hope to live in. We can use them with our community members and we can teach them to other community members and bring up the whole skill level of the whole community. So this is an 8-month process that will set you up to be very successful in community, will help your community be successful, and that I think is actually a gift to your community to say, I'm going to take 8 months and really get good at this stuff that matters. So I hope you'll join us. Again, we'll start in October, we'll finish in May, and all the information's on the website. Thanks.